Hello and welcome, or welcome back if you've been following along, to Fallout 76. The last video I spent exploring around Charleston here, the exterior, kind of the flooded areas and stuff. So this time I thought I'd head in and see if I can get into the Charleston Capitol Building here. And I can see, at least I can get into some of it. But if that doesn't work out, I'm going to head over to the Hornwright Building, because I do have a miscellaneous quest to go in there, and also I have a mission for AVR Medical over here. But for now, I want to see if I can get in here. It's like definitely getting this part over here. And I lost a lot of potential playtime and progress on here because I got flu for like an entire week. Lost like a whole week's progress on here. So it's nice to finally feel a bit better. Last video I was still really sick. I don't know why I decided to record. And it's still all laggy as hell out here, I see. Okay. I've been spending my sick time tweaking and tweaking and tweaking OBS to try to record smoother, and still no real success. I even tried cranking my graphics way down. Didn't help. Tried cranking my bitrate way down. Didn't help. But we're going inside, so we should be okay. Okay, let's just go in. I was gonna go check the exterior, but I spent most of the last episode outside, so not sure. I mean, I know I didn't come in the front. Guess there's other people in here. Let's check the map. Yep. Should have assumed. Sucks for me because, oh, maybe they're shooting each other. Yeah, I'm tripping. Try not to shoot them. I don't want to inadvertently start a PvP. But it's gonna get really annoying if I want to read any lore with all these footsteps everywhere, I'll tell you that. Oh, maybe these people will kill everything. Here. Still over encumbered. Hey. Holbrook's terminal. Need a Holbrook's stash. Not sure if I should explore from the top down, or if I should try to find my way down to the bottom first. I think I'm just gonna explore from the top down. Or there wouldn't be map markers if these people were inside, would there? They must be outside. I want to read this terminal. Maybe we should get the layout of the building, clear it out before I do any lore reading. Like maybe... Oops. Should go down first. Love the shotgun. I know these guys are low level, but still. How many there are? Jeez. That's the perk where, no. That's the perk where, it gives me a random chance to have my weapon repair itself when I attack someone. Just kind of weird, but cool. It worked again. There's a lot of scorched in here. Holy cow. Big place. I reckon. Wow. Okay, it's gonna be impressive. It's gonna take longer than I thought. Let's go down to the bottom. See if we can find like a front door. This is a basement? It's a basement. Okay. No, it's not, is it? Capitol Food Court? I'm trying to decide where to start. This looks like a basement. Okay. Let's see. Always overwhelming when you get these enormous interiors and you want to try and be thorough and see everything. Other way down. Looks like this is the bottom of the bottom here. So let's just start from here and clear floor by floor. Let's see what we got. Oh, cool. Right there. Laser pistol. I'll take these and scrap them. Stim packs are the reason I came down to this region instead of going further east. I've got way too many fusion cores, on another note. So I need to stop picking up fusion cores, like I got way too many. Especially considering how slowly they actually used. We'll go for scrap. Might just move my camp to the ash heap region. Right now it's still over by White Springs. Try our luck. Aw. One of these days. The only place I think I've ever gotten those pies is from the one in Nuka World in the junkyard. It has like 100% chance to give you a pie the first time. All the other ones, it's like it's absurdly low chance. You gotta try like 2,000 times, something like that. Alright. Security terminal. B26 security clearance required. Accounts. Account lockdowns. Samuel Blackwell. Unlocking without proof of authorization is an act of treason. Come and get me. Guess we should unlock these accounts, huh? Not sure what's going on here. Oh. Samuel Blackwell. That name rings a bell. Did I read about him? Where? He was the only one that worked. Okay. Password resets. Sydney Malcheck. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Okay. Tickets. What is this? This is Billy Tyndall. My terminal screen is blank. I'm submitting this on Chelsea's terminal since obviously I can't get jack shit done with it that way. Okay. Billing to retrieve files. Hey everyone, I've been trying to retrieve some archive files for an upcoming case and I'm getting a file not found error. I know they're there. Just accessed them last month but never took them out. Someone could take a look, I'd appreciate it. Rodney. Terminal key is not working. For some stupid reason, the letter between J and L is busted. Obviously I can't type it out and it's annoying. Someone please come see me if I need a new terminal or if this letter can be fixed. It's annoying enough trying to come up with a substitute words so I don't seem like an idiot when I type. Gratitude, Leo. Holotape stuck. I managed to get a holotape stuck in my terminal. Now I'm not sure how to get it out. Sending out an SOS. Oh, seriously. Getting a VHS tape stuck. Notes. Billy Tyndall. Team. Billy Tyndall is an asshole whose head's too far up his ass to know his terminal's turned off. Take your time helping the guy. 30-minute response time does not apply, and I won't hold anyone accountable. Matthew Finnick. Donuts in the lounge. 4 boxes of donuts in the lounge. Feel free to take more than one. Live without restrictions. Seriously, they did this in the Fallout universe? What is the world coming to? Happy hour. Some of us have decided to start up a Tuesday happy hour since one day a week is not enough. If you're in, let us know. Be sure you aren't left behind. I already cleared this with HR, too, so no use complaining if you're against fun. I'm looking at you, Frank. Okay, nothing too interesting, just a little look into the lives of the people that worked here. I don't know. I mean, I know, like, I could identify this building in real life, but I'm not sure. I know it's a government building. Just don't know much about it. Server maintenance. What the hell? Would it be possible for me to take a vacation and not come back to find that someone has spilled coffee over one of the mainframes, and the one that specifically is for the governor's files, no less? We need to get as much data recovered as possible before he gets back in town, but so much of the tape is melted that I don't know what we can even do. Okay. Alright, let's go back here. And we back here. Just lucky. Locked. Find a lock. Two caps. No plans. Light metal torso. Plan I don't have. You know, I get so many plans, and I've got so many for the, like, stuff for the settlement and stuff, but it's like, my settlement budget's full, just from having, like, a handful of turrets and one of each of the crafting benches, and then a shack with a few items. So, not sure in what world I would be able to make all that. This is cool. Well, where do we start here? I guess this end of the hall? Up. Go through this way. Try to be methodical about it. And this entrance is plugged up. Oh. Like... this is a side. My god. I'm gonna get lost in here so hard. Okay. Let's use this back here as a starting point. So this is where the building... L. Way back here. Stim packs, that's what I'm after. Water too, I'm actually getting low on water. I've read this before. Herald supports Quinn Carter. Have I read this? The Charleston Herald Editorial Board. We, the members of the Charleston Herald Editorial Board, wish to publicly express our support for Herald reporter Quinn Carter and her continued employment at this periodical. The public cries for Mrs. Carter's resignation following her interview with now former Senator Samuel Blackwell stand in stark contrast with our nation's value of freedom of the press and our duty to report crucial news to the public at large. Ms. Carter's interview is fully protected under the laws of our great territory, and as such is under no obligation to reveal the location of Senator Blackwell, regardless of the nature of the statements he made during said interview. Thus, we see no reason to offer any less than our total support for Ms. Carter. So what the hell happened to Samuel Blackwell? Another note. Hornwright Industrial Test Note. Governor Evans, I thought we had a clear understanding that you would keep the wolves from our doors. Damage to our home and property are extensive, not to mention the emotional distress at our duly elected officials being unable to maintain public safety. We will be having Long talk with our accounting department over the coming weeks, and it would be a shame if we had to look at making cuts to key public contributions or reallocating those funds to areas that could better protect our interests. Hoping not to be disappointed further. Penelope Hornwright, Industrial. That's the building I want to go explore. Governor's terminal. His office, huh? Okay. Let's see what the governor is doing. Capital Mail Relay. Can't reach DC. Governor Evans, where the hell are you? The bombs have fallen, there's panic in the streets, and no one on your staff has any idea if you are in Charleston or not. Government is in shambles. That dimwit Poole is not running around acting like she's in charge of the provincial council, and our first responders are barely even pretending to follow our orders. If you slink back in here, at least have the decency to turn over executive authority before you go running off. Holbrook. Treasury call. Sir, the treasurer called and said she needs to talk to you about some inconsistencies they are seeing between the budget allocations and expenditure reports. It looks like you should have a couple of open times on Wednesday. Should I pencil something in? Maggie. Another mayor in Watoga? The new mayor of Watoga called while you were out. No, I didn't get the name. Stop bothering to remember them at this point. This one called asking you for you to not cancel the order to send the National Guard to evict the squatters at Bogtown. That last mayor was an idiot, and we need to get those filthy beggars away from our town. Captain Steele. What are you thinking? You can't let them keep operating that mill. Have you seen what's coming out of there? You're gonna kill you are gonna kill I think he meant off. There's typos everywhere in this game. Kill off any chance at tourism in the Northern Valley with that ash. Now they don't have manufacturing or tourism. We thought the worker riots were bad before. They'll be out there thick as fleas on a dog's back. Fix this. Typical mayor, or governor, I guess. Personal logs, travel schedule. Campaign contributions. State budget allocation. Nope. Wonder if those were locked out before the war or not. Oh, hi. Okay, I didn't check that chamber back there. Kinda didn't mean to go this way yet. I'm gonna go this way first. By reflex, I always want to pick up pre-war money. But it's not really... I don't have it marked on here, so I'm gotta try to not do that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Blank DMV ATC 21CV forms. Don't need blank forms at this time? What? Registrar's terminal. Christmas rations. As you have likely seen by now, the Provincial Council has foolishly voted to allow for a Christmas celebration this year. Do not allow anyone with a valid ID to sign up for this additional ration dispersal. No exceptions. You are advised to be on the lookout for forgeries and impersonators attempting to get double rations. A full audit will be performed next week, and any overages will be deducted from your own rations. Inner Holbrook. Majority your emergency government? Is this? Yeah, it is after the war. Wow, okay, so the government here was functioning. I forgot to look at these dates. This is 5 years after the war. That is surprising, honestly. Suspension of services. Okay, this is a few days after the war. 2 days. By order of the Provincial Council, all vehicular registration and licensing services are hereby suspended until further notice. Staff is ordered to provide record support for first responders to aid in the emergency relief efforts. These responders will be delivering rations of food and anti-radiation chems to those in rural areas. It will require help in accessing and maintaining accurate records. Speaker of the House, Abigail Poole. Damn. Okay. That is interesting. I forgot to check those dates. I'll check the video later and see if it said. Interesting to know that the government was trying to continue here So even so long after bombs. Surprising to me. Although this place wasn't, West Virginia, as far as I can see, this part of it wasn't as obliterated by nuclear bombs as a lot of other places in the wasteland, like especially DC, Boston. Crime log terminal. There too. John Doe. Approximately 10:30 p.m. Christmas Eve, subject was captured after gang raiders attempted an attack on southeastern city limits. A deadly but quick and decisive battle occurred. 7 responders dead, 24 other responders and other civilians injured, some in critical condition. Raider casualties numbered 8 unidentified individuals. Most suspects fled on foot. Responders chose not to pursue after sustaining such heavy losses. Under advisement, it could lead to further casualties. So the police were also, this is, again, 5 years later, the police were even here, still functioning, helping defend against raiders. 5 years later. This is in... Resolution. Subject Jane Doe is the sole living raider recovered from the incident. She's in serious condition, currently in a downstairs holding cell under intense interrogation. Identity unknown, but statements feel a personal connection to the raider leader. Okay. R. Gardner. Same year. Description. 782 Main Street. Subject Robert Gardner wanted for B&E, breaking and entering, attempted burglary, and 3 counts of homicide on the residence of 782 Main Street. When confronted, subject resisted arrest and assaulted responder on duty. Resolution. Subject pleads guilty to all counts. Convict Robert Gardner stripped of all possessions. Lifetime sentence of exile from Charleston. Responders ordered to shoot on sight if a convict attempts re-entry. Okay. Matukas G. 300 block of oak, based on an anonymous tip. Responder Atkins found subject peddling vast amounts of illegal chems out of his home. Over 300 pounds of illegal chems found in the subject's basement. Matuka sentenced to 5 years hard labor under close supervision with the possibility of parole for good behavior. Chems were seized and destroyed. Peterson. 450 Broad Street. Subject's husband contracted responders after disappearance of his wife and 2 children. Believed to be a kidnapping by an unknown suspect. Further investigation turned up note originally missed by Mr. Peterson. It became clear Victoria Peterson herself was the kidnapper. Responder Smith tracked down the subject. Both children recovered. Resolution. Subject pleaded guilty to all counts. Peterson family worked out the issues in court. Both agreed to voluntary exile. Children left in foster care. Tomlin. 6:52 a.m. Responder Goldman found suspect attempting breaking and entering into East Street Bank. When confronted, Tomlin became belligerent and opened fire on Goldman, killing him. Gunfire awoke local residents who aided in apprehension. Suspect pleaded guilty to attempted grand theft, second-degree homicide. Tomlin, stripped of all belongings, sentenced to permanent exile from the city of Charleston, to be shot on sight if a re-entry attempted. So I guess the responders were comprised of paramedics and doctors and police and firemen, which actually I'm not sure why we haven't found a fireman outfit yet, or I haven't. Got a paramedic and a police jumpsuit so far. This must be the raider. See anything in there worth unlocking the door for? Back here. Trunk. I'll take the food. Need 44 ammo. Haven't been using a 44 at all for the last while. All that, and all I take is the scrap piece. Okay, there's an entrance there. Well done. Soda. So I'm low on water. Oh, speaking of water, yeah, I should probably eat and drink here in a minute. Electronics. Okay, this was blocked. It goes up. Bathroom. Sometimes you find funny stuff. Toilet stalls. Oh, this is one of the... that quest, into the mystery quest. Which I'm avoiding doing because I learned it eventually leads you to joining a faction. And I don't want to join that faction, I want to join the Enclave. So I'm kind of holding off on that. You can join the Brotherhood too, and whoa. I think maybe a few other things. Guess I'm technically part of the responders right now, but... And here we have... a teddy bear, having coffee and a newspaper, listening to the radio. Again. Another one of these. Okay, I think that's all for this way. Let's head back, past where we were. I want to take a screenshot here, though, so just a sec. Lie. It says... Okay. Enough. Okay, let's head back out this way. Junk, look at junk. Safe. Ah, crap. Ooh, stim pack. Pretty sure I've got a combat left arm, so I'm gonna leave that. Another way up. What's over here? Just collapsed. Collapsed room. Been in it. Okay. Really cool shot here too. One more picture. Just a sec. Okay. Enough. Really in here. Hitter shafts. Collapsed. Stairs I took before. Get that scrap. Need 10 mil. How would there be an empty paint can in there? Ooh. It's like another shot, another place for a screenshot. Okay, enough sightseeing. I don't need that. Department of Motor Vehicles. Oh yay. Everyone's favorite place. God, this place is enormous. There's a robot. Few robots. Back to, oh, this is the DMV. DMV number terminal.
C39. Calling C39.
Oh,
Please
God.
report to Section B, C39. N14. Calling
DMV bot.
J47. You are urgently...
They sound completely depressed. How appropriate.
J47.
Please wait for your number to be called.
Now,
Yeah.
a message from your governor.
Voting is your patriotic duty, Appalachia. This November, you, my friends, get to decide on the
Here we go.
future of our way of life. I know many are concerned with automation, and I know firsthand how it has affected our livelihoods in the short term. But automation will lift our factories, our towns, and our very homes into the future.
I'm not narrating this just because
So I
it's like
urge
general
you
info.
to vote yes to the Appalachia Prosperity Act.
N15. Calling N15.
I think I'm gonna have to turn that
N15.
thing off.
C41. 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 C. Interrupted.
If you want to read this stuff, just
Warning.
pause your video because it looks like just
Fraud is a
random info.
serious crime. Make sure all forms are filled out accurately.
I've got to turn this thing off or I'm
Remember,
gonna...
only a commie commits fraud.
Only a commie commits fraud.
N15.
Oh my gosh.
Calling N15. Left hand. N15.
I woke all the ghouls.
C12. C12. Now calling.
Where'd you go?
C12. J47. Again, you are urgently needed at Section C.
Let me turn this off before I lose my
C44.
shit.
Calling C44. Please report to Section B.
Can I turn it off?
C42. Calling C42. C42. Please report to Department B. C42.
I want to read this overseer log, but
C42. Last call. Warning. Office hours are ending. Please finish business quickly.
okay.
Overseer's log, Charleston Capitol. If automation still rules West Virginia, then Charleston is the heart of the machine. Bureaucracy still pumping away without any people to serve. There's a lesson there somewhere. Dealing with these terminal systems like it's just a normal day in America is somewhere between disturbingly comforting and completely insane. But there's a lot of secrets in this old capital that we'll need to find.
Okay. Well, looks like we've been through the bottom floor now, finally. Only took me like 30 minutes. So let's go up a floor. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a big building, but I figured they'd have a lot of it collapsed. I guess a lot of it is, but still. Well, let's check this floor. That's where I came from? No, I don't think. Up. Is stuff for the scrapping. Let's not go up yet. Thing. Mostly looking for notes and terminals and stuff like that. Invaders? There. Let's grab that. More mods the merrier. I had no idea that, or for a long time that, well, at first I didn't know you had to scrap weapons to get the mods. I thought you got the plans. But then I didn't know that you could scrap weapons with no mods attached and actually get mods. Might have to go back into the basement before I leave this place just to voting advertisement. Just to get rid of all this stuff.
Are you tired of taxes going to incompetent government bureaucrats? Come out on November 2nd and cast your vote in favor of Ballot Measure 6, the Appalachian Prosperity Act. Automate Appalachian government and give the boot to bureaucracy.
Oh
This
dear.
ad paid for by the Citizens for Automation Fund.
Yeah. Sound like a smart thing to me. Meat and hound stew. What's this ammo? No, no. Here. This is the end of the line. Going up, so. What's over here? This leads out to the same place, I guess. Yes, indeed. Okay. What the hell? Speaker pool. Say it's remarkably not screwed up in here. Christmas plans. Okay, let's listen to that holotape.
Oh, sit down, Tanner. I swear you could talk the bark off a tree.
Stuff it, Abigail.
Oh, I need a
What
drink.
is this nonsense about throwing a Christmas party? We're already rationing supplies, and we have another winter like '78.
Our people need this. They've been struggling on for years through the war, radiation, mutants, and raiders. They need something normal. Something to give them hope that things will be better.
We don't have the supplies. We need to keep them for the war effort. And waiting to hold the town hall till I was out meeting those Brotherhood rebels? It's beyond deceitful.
You think I'm some dumb hick just on account of the fact that you abandon your people and your accent. I know that you're trying to sway the vote next spring by letting your friends hoard food. I checked the ledgers. Don't do in the dark what you don't want brought out in the light, Tanner.
What? You infuriate.
If you're fixing to have a fit, best sit down before you bite your tongue clean off. Wouldn't want to ruin my carpet. It's all gonna be donated food, and we'll only keep the lights on for a couple hours. And if you're sweet, I might even let you wear the Santa suit.
I will never.
You forgot your Christmas present! It's bourbon! To remind you of where you come from. Good. Melody deserves this more anyway.
Okay. It is time to get something to eat. Dog food. Alright, good enough. Tools terminal. It's a lore in here. Capital Mail Relay, Morgantown. I need you to bring the situation at Morgantown to the council. Chief Mayfield opened fire on the students and has posed a mandatory curfew. I'm not saying there hasn't been looting, but they're just kids, Abigail. I've tried to talk to him, but he won't see reason. And if I move on him, it risks splitting off those responders who are with law enforcement. Most of them are good folk, but there are always a couple foxes in the hen house. I know it'll put you in Holbrook at odds again, but we need something to quell the situation, and quick. Melody. This isn't over. You know damn well that with Majority Leader Fortray missing, the Majority Whip, which would be me, would ascend to the leader, and then with Governor Evans also missing, to the governorship. Your claim as Speaker of the House does not let you override the majority party. We need unity, and the party that has the majority in the state will control the executive office once we reestablish elections when the war is over. This provisional council is a farce. This Holbrook guy was a douche. Besides, they really think that... What war? The war was over a few hours after it started, for fuck's sake. Personal logs. That could have gone better. Responders sent an envoy up to the ski resort to try and negotiate a peace treaty. I was against it, but they've been listening to my advice less and less these days. Giving those outsiders egg was one thing before they've been raiding, and they may have seemed to be on the run, but you don't walk into the hog pen at feeding time. It's like a sideshow. Went out with some of the responders to see what's been all the fuss with the wildlife lately. 2-headed deer, 3-headed possums, and that squirrel looked like a demon out of hell. I may never eat squirrel pie again. You ate squirrel pie before? He thinks he's so smart. That snake Tanner thinks he's so smart. And if I couldn't find out about his schemes, if he ever took the time to get to know who he works with, he'd know that Tom is married to my cousin. Came to me straight away about their little deal. I told Tom to keep me informed if anything too malicious started up. Don't do in the dark what you won't want brought out in the light. Holbrook. Okay. Alright. Where the hell did I come from? Let's go over here. Oh yay, hot dog. Another piece of wood armor. I would really like to see a full set of this. I just don't have any space to store anything. Of course. Some more. There's another stairs set up. Oh god, there's another wing. Okay. Where the hell did I come from? This way, okay. Got in here. So, interesting way to die. Spawn grenade. Live free or die. Senator Blackwell. Whatever happened to this guy? He's disappeared? I seem to remember some backstory about this guy, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. So we're about to figure out Senator Blackwell's terminal. And there's security override. Crap. Fine. Mine on the shelf. Oh, this is the other wing. Okay, just head this way. I'm already lost, like... Oh, okay. I know where I'm at. This is where I came in. Well, I've already checked this out. Let's go back. Take that stair set up. I think that other wing where the DMV was, I don't think there's any upper floors to that, at least that I could access from there. It's the rooftop. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Go back to that wing. I guess I can just... Can't sprint. Missed that. Special notice. December 12th, 2082. After deliberation by voting members of the Provisional Council, it is our great pleasure to announce that we will be holding a Christmas celebration. Holiday festivities shall include holiday lights display in the Capitol Building, holiday gift drive providing each child under 12 years of age with a gift at no charge, extra dispensation of can't speak, sorry. Food rations for those who wish to celebrate with their families, a holiday breakfast to be served in the Capitol Food Court. We feel that it is important to remember our traditions and values in these trying times. Any donations should be directed to the office of the bursar, and those willing to help with delivery should speak to Officer Larkin with responders. Abigail Poole. That's why all this stuff was up. I was wondering, I was like, wasn't it... It was Halloween when the bombs dropped. What the hell's going on? Oh crap, I went the wrong way. Oh, I think. Do I need to go down? I don't think so. I'm gonna go scrap stuff. And if I remember, I'll cut the video until I figure out... Until I am done looking to see if there's anything I missed. Okay, apparently I've been in here so long that everything respawned. Scorched shooting at the ghouls. That's what I was hearing when I first got here. So many of them. Oh no. Gonna have to stop running away from me if they want me to fight them. I go chasing after all of them. Okay. Gotta find a way back around. Just want to check back over here to make sure there's nowhere I missed. I think if there isn't, then I might be done in here, but I think there was a stair set. Stairwell. The old skateboarder in me saying stair set. Okay, there is a way up. Huh. Wait, I've been up here. Hold on. Okay. Guess, maybe I haven't been up here. I think I have that. More junk. I only had enough scrap to repair one of my weapons. Fortunately, I'm not finding a lot of aluminum is the problem. There is stairs, okay. So I still am not done. Annex. Or plans. Why did I take that? I already have that. Okay. That leads out. Is there anything over here I'm missing, though? Yeah, that leads to the courtyard, okay. Well, as we go up, unless... No, we go up. Okay. Just curious when this was. If I missed it. Oh, right, okay. Ah. Okay, well. I believe we're done in here now. Unless I somehow missed something. Let's see what this courtyard looks like, though. Oh, okay. Let's see, whoa. What's this button? Huh. Okay. Scorched versus Snallygaster. Fight! Oh, never mind. Here you go. This thing is always here. Whoa, that was nasty. Okay. Well, we finished that up. Next time I'm gonna go over and check out this Hornwright Industrial Headquarters. And probably AVR Medical after that, since I've been putting that off for a while. But I will cut this episode here, so I hope to see you guys next time. Take it easy.